In the heart of Ethiopia, far from the well-trodden paths, lies a realm of emerald and mist. This is the Harena Forest, a place of profound mystery and breathtaking beauty. It is one of the last remaining treasures of its kind on our planet. Imagine walking beneath a canopy so dense that sunlight struggles to touch the ground, filtering down in ethereal rays. Here, the air is thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming flowers, a perfume unchanged for millennia. This is not just a collection of trees. It is a living, breathing sanctuary, a world within a world, holding secrets that we are only just beginning to understand. It is a testament to the immense power and creativity of nature. The Harena Forest is not an isolated island of green. It is an integral part of a much larger and equally spectacular landscape. It forms the southern portion of the Bale Mountains National Park, a place of staggering contrasts. The park begins on the Seneti Plateau, a vast expanse of Afro-alpine moorland that feels like the roof of Africa. This is a land of thin air and giant lobelia plants, a stark and beautiful environment. But as one travels south, the landscape undergoes a magical transformation. The plateau gives way, and the world seems to fall away into the immense, sprawling expanse of the Harena Forest below. It is a journey from the sky to the earth. This remarkable location is what makes the forest so incredibly special. It drapes itself over the mountainside, descending over 2,000 meters in altitude. At its highest reaches, it begins as a forest of giant heath, St. John's wort, shrouded in constant mist. These are the cloud forests, where every surface is slick with moisture and draped in feathery mosses. As you descend, the trees grow taller and the forest becomes denser. You move through distinct zones of vegetation, each with its own unique character and community of life. The highlands capture moisture-laden clouds drifting in from the south, forcing them to release their precious water. This constant supply of rain and mist is the lifeblood of the forest, sustaining its incredible lushness year-round. Imagine standing at the edge of the Seneti Plateau, looking down into the seemingly endless sea of green that is the Harena Forest. The true magic of the Harena Forest lies in the creatures that call it home. These are not the familiar animals of the African savanna. Evolution has taken a unique and fascinating path, producing species found nowhere else. Perhaps the most enigmatic is the Bale monkey, elusive, living high in the canopy, feeding almost exclusively on bamboo, striking silvery gray fur. Gentle nature, peaceful, rare sight. Their survival is intertwined with the health of this woodland, deeper within the forest and on its fringes. The Ethiopian wolf, the world's rarest canid, descends from plateaus to hunt in clearings. Elegant red coat with white markings, fox-like. Specialist hunters, preying on giant mole rats. A primordial dance of predator and prey. The forest floor and soil hide strange creatures. The giant mole rat, a key food source and remarkable burrower. Underground tunnels aerating soil, shaping landscape. Their presence marks a healthy ecosystem. Giant forest hog, Menelix bushbuck, leopards, and even lions, rarely seen, yet present. The Harena Forest is a living ark of unique, irreplaceable species. The animal life of Harena is spectacular, but the plant life forms the very foundation of this world. The forest is a botanical treasure chest, a vibrant mosaic that changes with every drop in elevation. At the highest altitudes, giant heath trees reach up to 10 meters, their branches festooned with long strands of old man's beard lichen. The upper belt is misty and muted, an ethereal, forgotten corner where time seems to slow. Descend, and the forest transforms completely. Heath gives way to broadleaf forest dominated by podocarpus and hagenia. Hagenia shows gnarled trunks and umbrella-like canopies casting dappled light. Here the air is filled with the scent of wild coffee. Coffea arabica grows naturally in these woods. This wild coffee is a genetic reservoir vital to the future of a beloved crop. The forest is a living gene bank, preserving plant blueprints that sustain millions. This diversity creates a paradise for birds. Harena and the Bale Mountains are among Africa's most important bird areas, home to many species found only in Ethiopia. White-cheeked turaco, Abyssinian catbird, yellow-fronted parrot. Hagenia flowers feed sunbirds. Its seeds feed parrots, each a jewel in a profound web of life. The Harena Forest is not an empty wilderness. It has been a home to people for centuries. Local communities, primarily the Oromo people, live in and around the forest, their lives deeply intertwined with the natural world. Their culture and traditions have been shaped by the rhythms of the forest, the changing seasons, and the resources it provides. They have developed a deep, intuitive understanding of this complex environment, a knowledge passed down through countless generations. For these communities, the forest is pharmacy, supermarket, and spiritual sanctuary, the heart of their existence. One remarkable tradition is harvesting wild forest honey. The men are expert climbers, scaling the tallest trees with astonishing courage. They use simple ropes and their bare hands and feet to ascend trunks over 30 meters high. High in the canopy, they place and maintain hollowed-out log hives, which are then colonized by wild bees. This honey, flavored by unique wildflowers, is prized and sustains families. Their well-being is directly linked to the forest's health. Traditional laws promote sustainable use of resources, but growing populations and modern influences test this delicate balance, and traditional knowledge risks being lost. Supporting communities to remain guardians is essential. Their culture is a vital thread in the tapestry of life. Their story is inseparable from the forest's ecology. The importance of the Harena Forest extends far beyond its misty boundaries. This vast woodland acts as a colossal natural sponge, a critical component of Ethiopia's water cycle. The immense canopy intercepts rainfall, slowing its journey to the ground, allowing it to seep gently into the soil where deep roots and thick humus hold it, releasing it slowly and steadily throughout the year. This process sustains millions downstream. The forest is the source of springs and streams that merge into powerful rivers. They carry water to the drier south, into neighboring Somalia and Kenya, water for drinking, agriculture, and livestock. Without Harena, rivers become erratic, floods and rains, a trickle in drought, devastating consequences for all who depend on them. The forest is natural infrastructure that outperforms concrete solutions. By purifying water and ensuring steady supply, it powers communities and agriculture. Crops in distant valleys depend on trees on misty mountainsides. Protecting Harena safeguards water and food security for an entire region. A silent green engine powering prosperity and resilience, a natural treasure whose worth is immeasurable. Despite its remote location, the Harena Forest is not immune to the threats facing natural habitats worldwide. This paradise is under increasing pressure, its future far from certain. Deforestation for agriculture, timber, and charcoal nibbles away at the forest, year by year. Continuous woodland breaks into isolated patches, a dangerous fragmentation for wildlife. They need large, connected territories to find food, mates, and new habitats. Trapped populations become vulnerable to disease and genetic decline. The web of life unravels when its threads are cut. Climate change disrupts delicate balances. More violent rains and longer droughts stress trees and ecosystems. Species adapted to narrow ranges may not cope. We risk losing unique plants and the creatures that depend on them. These threats are happening now. Warning signs in sound, sight, and smoke. They stem from poverty, population growth, and a changing climate. Addressing them requires concerted effort, deep understanding, and shared commitment. The fight to save the Harena Forest is a fight for one of the most unique and vital ecosystems on our planet. Faced with such daunting threats, it would be easy to despair. But there is hope for the Harena Forest. A growing number of people and organizations work tirelessly to protect this fragile world. The Ethiopian Wildlife Conservation Authority has designated the park as a protected area, providing a legal framework, enabling patrols and wildlife monitoring, and deterring illegal logging and poaching. International partners support conservation projects on the ground. Initiatives include research to understand threats, training and equipping rangers, and working closely with local communities. Community-based programs create livelihoods that don't depend on felling trees. Supporting honey harvesting and marketing unique forest honey, and developing ecotourism initiatives. A living forest is more valuable than a felled one. Empowered locals become the most effective guardians. Partnerships, protection, research, and development secure the future. We can all help, support the work, and share Harena's story. The story of the Harena Forest is a powerful reminder of the wonder and complexity of the natural world. It challenges our perceptions of Africa, revealing misty mountains and emerald forests, home to creatures of remarkable rarity and beauty, and plants that hold keys to our agricultural future. A culture woven from the fabric of the forest itself. Every element is connected, from clouds in the sky to water in the rivers, in a delicate, life-sustaining balance. To imagine Harena is to embark on a journey of the senses. Feel the cool, moist air on your skin. Hear birdsong echoing from the canopy high above. See sunlight filtering through the leaves, illuminating mosses and ferns that cling to every surface. Smell the rich, earthy scent, a perfume of life and decay unchanged for eons. To think of this place is to connect with something ancient and profound, a living heritage that thrives against the odds. It is a symbol of hope, and a call to action. Its fate rests in our hands. Look closer, listen carefully, and cherish the intricate magic of the living world.